Friends from the press, good afternoon. Welcome to today's regular press conference. First, two announcements. At invitation of member of the Political Bureau of the CBC Central Committee and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Wang Yi, Minister of Foreign Affairs and External Trade of the Solomon Islands, Rick Honepuele, will pay an official visit to China from July 10th to July 15th. At invitation of member of Political Bureau of the CBC Central Committee and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Wang Yi, Kazakhstan's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yermak Kochabayev, will pay a working visit to China from July 13th to 14th. The floor is open. To follow up on Foreign Minister of the Solomon Islands visit China, could you share with us the background and China's expectation? China and the Solomon Islands are comprehensive strategic partners, featuring mutual respect and common development for an era. Since our diplomatic ties in 2019, China-Solomon Islands relations have enjoyed all-round and rapid development, standing as a stellar example of equality and a mutually beneficial cooperation among developing countries. This is Foreign Minister's first visit to China since he took office. Through this visit, China looks forward to enhancing political mutual trust, deepening mutually beneficial cooperation, and promoting the steady development to bring more benefits to our peoples. We have learned that a Chinese government anti-epidemic medical expert team recently arrived in Uganda. Could you share more details with us? China attaches high importance to responding to the latest Ebola outbreak in Africa. Two Chinese medical expert teams are already working on the ground in the DR Congo, gaining recognition from all sides. Recently, at invitation of Uganda, another Chinese medical expert team arrived in Kampala. They have held exchanges with local health authorities, medical research institutions, as well as the Ebola Incident Management Support Team, jointly set up by the World Health Organization and the African Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, providing services and guidelines in epidemic prevention and control. China stands ready to continue offering assistance within its capacity in light of the epidemic situation and the needs of African countries to help defeat the epidemic at an early date. China has stated its position on that award. It's null and voidified and has no base in international law. We'll never accept it, and will never accept any actions and statements incurring from that. And the COC is an important measure in this regard, and it's an important consensus between China and ASEAN countries. We always work with ASEAN countries to expedite consultation, to work out a COC, to jointly safeguard the peace and stability of the South China Sea. And this award is null and voidified, and the Philippine side should not create obstacles on this issue. Next one, please. We noted that some foreign media outlets coined the word Chinese squeeze, saying that Chinese manufacturing not only sends shockwaves to Western countries, but also squeezes out space for global South countries who seek industrial development. What is your comment? The so-called Chinese squeeze narrative is apparently inconsistent with facts, and I believe global South countries will not buy it. As a member of the Global South, China always shares its development experience without reservation and helps advance the development of Global South countries. By conducting fruitful cooperation in infrastructure, investment, and technology, China has helped Global South countries build up their own capacity for development. By opening up its market, China has helped Global South countries expand quality product export to China, which in turn boosts industrial development with trade revenue. By providing accessible and affordable green products, China has helped Global South countries improve resource allocation and accelerate industrial transformation and upgrading. All these prove that China and Global South countries are partners in the pursuit of modernization. A country's greatness lies in serving the greater good. China, with its own development, will offer more opportunities to the world for common prosperity. Next one, please. Thank you. Question from Araya Novosti. The Arctic concerns the overall interest of the international community. China's activities in the Arctic are aimed at promoting peace, stability, and sustainable development in the region, and are in accordance with international law. The rights and freedoms of countries to conduct activities in the Arctic in accordance with the law should be fully respected. China firmly opposes hyping up the so-called Chinese threat and heightened tensions in the Arctic region, and create confrontation. Yonhap News Agency. DPRK's premiere of the cabinet is in Beijing now. So, what events will be held to commemorate the 65th anniversary of the China-DPRK Treaty of Friendship, Cooperation, and Mutual Assistance? We announced the visit by DPRK Premier at the Cabinet-packed science on yesterday. China and DPRK are the traditional friends and close neighbors. It is an unwavering strategic policy of the CPC and the Chinese government to maintain close Chinese-DPRK relations. There will be timely updates. Please stay tuned for more information. Next one, please. Any other questions? If not, let's call it a day. Thank you and have a nice weekend.